Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the AM podcast. I am here, back with Kanye West. No, I mean, Mocha. Tell the people what's up, man.
What's up? Let's make games great again. Am I right?
Hey, listen, that part, y'all. That part. Okay. Now, let's keep it real. Like, this week has been just dry for news and things like that. So we're here to entertain you guys. We're here to give you the just real and just give you things from our heart, things in a creative fashion sometimes. So, Mocha, tell the folks, what are we getting into today, man?
I thought it'd be kind of fun. Let's do something a little different. Like you said, since the streets have been dry, let's do 3 questions, 10 minutes each. Let's debate it.
Okay.
I think there are 3 solid questions that, we'll stay in our tactical shooter realm, but
Right.
we'll ask some serious questions that maybe people have been thinking about lately, or topics that have been roaming around the social media space, and let's just jump into it.
All right, my man. Yo, sounds good. And thank you guys again for all the continued support. Make sure that you like this video. Guys, all the links for our show will be down in the description below, so you could check us out on all our platforms, X, YouTube, Spotify. We're all there, guys. So please be sure to support and check us out there. So let's get it.
The rise of extraction shooters, like
Okay.
Escape from Tarkov, Marathon, Arc Raiders, are they overshadowing the traditional tactical shooters like Siege and Valorant? Go.
All right. I'm going to argue. I'm going to argue no. Due to the simple fact that I feel the formula that is the round-based shooter is something that is exquisite and that has been proven over time. I don't feel on any part of this earth does an extraction shooter outdo a round-based game. We are built fundamentally as Americans, right? We're making games great again, okay? Keep your eye, follow me, okay? As Americans, we love sport, we love competition. Round-based shooters is traditionally our basketball game in the competitive shooter realm, right? That's like a lingo we all know. That's like our football, if you would. So going into the extraction realm, mind you, although interesting and although could be intense and although could be fun, nothing beats a round-based shooter that everybody just could watch and pop up on the screen and understand what the fuck is going on, essentially. So do I feel extraction shooters are something that round-based shooters such as Valorant and Rainbow Six Siege have to worry about? Fuck no, because these games are going to be a staple in time. And we could throw in Counter-Strike as well. These games are all proven and have a track record of doing well and keeping numbers healthily in their ecosystems, right? Nothing too extravagant in the sense of Valorant and Rainbow Six Siege, even though they have respectable numbers, but CSGO, if you wanted to go Counter-Strike 2, look at those numbers. That's heavy, man. And I don't feel like round-based shooters are going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, it's one of those things I have to agree to disagree.
Okay.
You do raise some great points, but I do think gaming comes in waves, and I think we've seen a lot of waves. The question is extraction shooters overshadowing tactical shooters? And at the moment, they are going to overshadow tactical shooters at some point. Same way that Battle Royales did. When the Battle Royale genre came out, tactical shooters took a step back. Battle Royales controlled the scene. You had H1Z1, you had Fortnite, you had PUBG, and for that time frame, even Warzone coming out of the gate, you had that was the prime gaming example for that time being. Now the tactical shooters still keep their player base 100%, but did they see a decline in player base during that time? Yes, they did, because even us as tactical shooter heads took a step back and went into PUBG. We went into the Fortnites. We went into the Warzones, and I think extraction shooters are on the come up. Granted, Marathon coming out. Granted, Arc Raiders coming out. Escape from Tarkov already solidifying themselves as the best extraction shooter to play right now, along with Hunt Showdown. I think as they continue to build their brand, they continue to build the genre up, because it's still very early, right? Extraction shooters hasn't really, have they're like foot in the game for a while. They're like the rookie, the vets tactical shooters. I think it's bringing more of an arcadey version. You don't see a lot of tactical shooters bring in arcade, because even Valorant, people call it arcadey, but there's still that hardcore element of just the gunplay in general that kind of
Yeah.
just separates it. So you have your CS2, CS:GO, you have Valorant, you have Siege, staples in the game. But are they going to take a step back in the coming years? I think so. I think extraction shooters are really going to solidify themselves. We're going to see more. And I don't think that's a good or bad thing either. We're going to see a lot come out of the wazoo, bro, especially if Bungie has a successful launch. People are going to be like, oh, there's potential here. Gamers are flocking here. Let's make some extraction shooters. And we're going to see the same thing that we saw with Battle Royales. When we had like that 80s retro one come out, I forgot what the hell that was called, but the whole dock
Heights.
Yeah, Radical Heights.
Yeah.
We had Islands of Nine. Like everybody
Yes,
and their mother was coming out with the Battle Royale.
Yes, sir.
Even Battlefield did it. So, we're going to see the same kind of premise happen.
Yeah.
And I do think tactical shooters is going to take a step back.
Okay, now I'm going to have to disagree on one factor. Just to exactly what you said right there. Let's think about what you just said. You just listed off a graveyard of games that attempted at Battle Royale. What the heck do you think is going to happen in the extraction shooter space? We are going to get piles and piles of bodies in the morgue. Okay, we're going to see a whole bunch of toe tags, and you know what's going to stand triumphant and shine through? The round-based shooter. I do not feel like there's going to be any extreme hiccup that these games such as Counter-Strike, Rainbow Six Siege, or Valorant face going against.
Are they going to see a lower player base?
A lower play. That's plausible. That's plausible.
The question is, will they be overshadowed?
Would it be overshadowed?
Even if it's for a time frame, are they going to be overshadowed? Yes, they will be.
It depends what game we're talking about. To a Counter-Strike, no, it's not overshadowed. You're not doing Counter-Strike numbers.
Are they going to see a decline in player base? Our Counter-Strike, Rainbow Six, Siege X is coming out in June.
Right.
Say we see the summer ramp up of just extraction shooter after extraction shooter. You don't think people are going to flock to that and try it out? I think they are. And if there is any kind of success, so say it doesn't go the Concord route and it ends up being somewhat successful. Like that's what we could pray for, right? Making games great again. That's what we can pray for, is that these games are halfway decent.
Right.
If Marathon ends up being good, Abel, and me and you love it, I can't say that seriously. But say it.
I'll put that in the blooper reel. That's fine. We'll leave that.
But say it is. Right? For the sake of gaming. Say Marathon is a good game.
Shit.
Are we gonna take a step away from Siege for a bit and actually enjoy the shit out of this? Or say what? Say Arc Raiders drops. We're stepping away from our attack shooters and we're gonna play Arc Raiders like crazy.
That is true. Now, I'm going to remind you, we know where home is.
We do.
Realize this. We know where the fuck home is.
Right.
We know where home is.
But we also get burnt out. We get burnt out.
That's true, because we do go hardcore in these round bases, and we have been for years. For years, guys. We've been avid players.
Shooters take so much out of you. You play a game of CSGO, you play a game of Siege, that's 40 minutes, bro. That shit is long. And because we go to OT in every damn game. So
we're good for that. Yeah,
100%. We could be up 3-0 and then we're looking like LeBron. Like, bro, what is going on here? But at least extraction, there was something about Arc Raiders that, bro, we would die. Hit play again. Back.
Bro.
Get me right back in that bitch.
That's true.
I'm getting my gear back.
That's true.
Back in there.
That's true. And to your point, that's a good argument. But again, we all know where home is. You are watching this video right now and you're smiling because you know where home is. Tactical shooters. Hey, I have to, because that's who I am. They're me and I'm them. They're me and I'm them. And they feel it in their heart. They know. They know. I gotta argue this point because tactical shooters, round-based shooters are here to stay forever. And although these guys, they might go out and cheat on with the side bitch, okay? But they know where the wife is. They know where they could get that home cooked meal, and that's with tactical round-based shooters. Fuck you, man.
So calm. Let's go back. Let's go back to our roots. that was the wife. You know what happened? She got outdated. We upgraded.
Oh God, that hurts to say, but yeah, no. But tactical shooters is the place. where I feel most of us, if you can relate with this video here, most of us thrive. We do go out and check out other games respectively. And these titles, I feel, out of the ones that Mocha has mentioned, Arc Raiders is the one to watch. All 10 out of 10. I cannot even argue that because it will be tough to go against because...
And it has glimpses of tactics in it. That's the thing.
Glimpses. Tactics are in the game. Yeah, they're in the game. It's official. Through sound design, sound cues, and elements of defense and offense, tactics are all in that game.
Easy.
So, I can't speak that game up enough, but just to my point, round-based shooters will always have a place in our hearts and always have a home for you and I forever.
Should tactical shooters start prioritizing realism over the arcadey nature to kind of stay relevant in 2025?
If we're talking about the school of relevancy, it would behoove you to go against an arcadey nature for your shooter. I gotta take the side of the arcadey feel due to the simple fact that I know it's what brings longevity for most shooters out there, right? If you give a fuck about your shooter and you really want it to thrive and be something large, I'm not talking about small scale and in a niche group, and you want it to be large and have a voice and project in the fucking world, you are gonna go arcadey. Realism for me has served nothing but headaches and something that I really couldn't get jiggy with over time. Has Abel Green tried hardcore shooters? I have, guys. I have tried Escape from Tarkov. I have tried Squad. I have tried shooters that escape from hell. Excuse me. I escaped that hell. I meant hell let loose. Okay. I have tried these shooters and they failed me fucking time after time after time. I know where the fuck my bread is buttered, and that is in the arcade realm of fun. If I go outside of that, I really feel lost. And I know you guys at home, and I'm arguing my point here, guys. I need the love because I'm trying to win this argument. I know you guys at home feel the same exact way. You know the arcadey nature in some of your most beloved shooters is what keeps you around. It's just enough arcadiness to keep you engaged. Yeah, there's a pinch of realism, but it's just that arcadey nature that keeps everything afloat and intact and makes it attractive for other shooters as well. And that's what I'm going to stick with there. Arcade to the day I die. Make games great again. I dropped the mic.
You're such a cat. You didn't drop the mic. The shit was unplugged. Listen, you're such a casual. You're such a. What is the one thing you always complain about? But what's the one thing you always complain about?
What?
How did he not die? How did he not die? Oh, bullet sponge, all this stuff. Yeah, you know where that doesn't happen? In a realistic ass game. If you shoot a guy, he's dead. You wonder why you didn't play EFT? Because you couldn't get around the fact that your time alive was less than your time. Like, you died more than you were alive. And that's something that you can't grasp. That's why even Insurgency, it didn't work out, did it? Because while you did love the game, it was too hardcore of an aspect. That's why Squad, that's why Milsims. Listen, am I going to argue that I'm the biggest realism guy in the world? Oh, hell no, I'm not. I like a good mix of both. But I think you're more arcadey. That's why you love X-Defiant. You love the arcade feel of just enjoying it, kicking back. You just want chat open on the right, and you can just have a good time. Let's be real, okay? While I'm sweating my ass off, dropping 30, and I'm like, yo, Abel, how did we lose that game? And you're like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. Yo, appreciate the 5, Toby. Like, that's what happens with me.
You, because that, no. There's no way you're going to let me just drag on like that. There's no way you're going to do that because the hardcore factor, right? The hardcore factor hasn't done shit for us. And how dare you bring up Insurgency Sandstorm? That game is still doing very well.
How many hours do you have in that game?
Supported. Bro, I got hundreds of hours in Insurgency Sandstorm. Are you kidding me? Hundreds. Not thousands like R6, but hundreds.
Right.
And I play and to even show you, I play that game by myself, my lonesome in the co-op AI section.
Just to get content.
Bro, bro. Damn right I got content too, but I enjoyed myself. I don't listen. You guys just watch the videos and you just see. If I don't fuck with something, I don't cover it. I don't waste my time.
The question is, should tac shooters prioritize a little more realism in their game versus arcadey? I think there should be a better balance of both. I think that's what people want. They don't want it too real. They don't want it too arcade. Why can't we find that middle ground? And people are going to say, what's the middle ground? I think Siege has it pretty down pat that you get the realism and you get the arcadey. Because honestly, man, a headshot's a headshot, and Siege rewards you for it.
Yes. And that feels good.
That is the one thing I could say about Rainbow Six, about CSGO, about Valorant, is the one-shot headshot mechanic. Anything else, bro? I can't do bullet sponge. That's why I couldn't play the Division. Tiers, levels, armor. That's why I can't play EFT. If I'm shooting, I can't do it. I'm jumping into this extraction shooter. He has better gear than me because I work a 9 to 5. I can't do it. I can't shoot this dude in the head and he has a level 3 helmet. It's tough.
Right. Well, let's get this out the way. Escape from Tarkov Arena was bullshit. It was a shitty game. Let's just get that straight out the way. It had the bones and the skeleton of a would-be shooter of something that you and I would care about
if they stepped away from Tarkov.
As if they fucking stepped away. But they fucking didn't wake up and do that, did they? As we all ultimately know. I actually purchased the game like a fucking dumb. Well, no, not I don't want to say like a dumb, but I wanted to give it a try, and the game just did not suffice for me. It was too hardcore. If I wanted to play Escape from Tarkov, I'll fucking play Escape from Tarkov. I don't want to play round-based Escape from Tarkov. Like, bro, they're like in the whole meta of like the shields and in the helmet gear levels and things like that. I'm fucking out, sir. That was just too much. You're doing too fucking much. And again, that's where realism goes wrong. And that's where you need just enough arcadiness to counteract what's going on the realism side. And devs don't tend to get this done correctly. They really don't. And it's fucking obvious over time that arcadey in realism does win if it's balanced correctly.
So then why don't we see more games like Siege? Because clearly Siege has it down pat. Because I would argue Ready or Not is a great game, but it's too hardcore.
Ready or Not is phenomenal. Wait.
But it's too hardcore.
Wait. No. Have you played Ready or Not?
I have.
Okay. Ready or Not. Now, mind you, if you guys are OGs, you know. I made a video discussing Ready or Not. I felt like Ready or Not had the perfect balance of arcadiness mixed with realism. I said within that video there, after the time I put in with Ready or Not, I felt like this was console ready right out the gate, and this is going to explode on console. It felt like the new reinvention of the old SWAT games, right? Hold on, we didn't get to the release date, baby. But yeah, Ready or Not, I said back then, it was going to be a a console game that was going to fly off the shelves. So the game is now coming to console and people are going insane for it. I played it on PC and I felt like it wasn't too hardcore. It wasn't doing too much.
Just like Insurgency, right? When it came to console and people went insane for it. How's it doing now?
The game's still being supported and people still fucking play it.
But how is it doing now?
Bro, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do we have a fucking eject button for this guy to the side of me? Do we have an eject button to fucking sing you up, bro?
When was the last time you played Insurgency?
A long time. It has been a while.
Yeah, you had hair. Let's be, bro, the games don't have longevity when it's too much realism. And the issue with Ready or Not is they didn't push their PvP fast enough.
Oh.
I love a good PvE. I love a co-op with my friends.
So we're going to rest on the laurels of PvP for Ready or Not? You're fucking insane. What else do
you play? You don't play no PvE games. You're all about PvP.
No, are you? So you don't watch any of the shit I do. You're exposing yourself. No. You don't watch anything I do. I love co-op and Insurgency. I love it. I played that more than PvP.
Brother, who do you play co-op with?
Myself.
What does co-op mean, Abel?
By definition, I know what it means. Like somebody plays beside me or whatever, but nobody plays it. Nobody in my crew wants to play it. So I go in the co-op experience with other people.
Dead.
How dare you, sir? How dare you say Insurgency Sandstorm is dead? That game is doing
I bet you I can
for
find a
what it has
thumbnail
to
on your
dish.
channel that says Insurgency Sandstorm is dead. Say I can't.
I can tell you can find something like that.
I can't find a clickbait.
I can tell you. Listen. I'm the dead king, bro. I should be walking around. You know the skulls that Negro had in fucking 300.
You're the Punisher. You're the Punisher. You
Bro. Yeah. Bro, I need to get a Punisher T-shirt because everything's dead. You're damn right. Everything's dead. You're damn right.
What about the AM podcast?
Now we're illuminating over here, baby. We're illuminating over here.
Never been brighter.
Fuck what you heard. Okay, we're making games great again. But you're right though. In the sense, is Insurgency everybody's cup of tea? No, but Insurgency for what they have going on as an independent title, I would say on the AA side. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't really say indie because they're kind of they're blurring the lines there.
I think they made a little money.
Yeah. They got a little cash out of this, honestly. So I would say through what they got going on through Focus Interactive in the beans that they have over there, the game is doing okay for what it has to do as a AA title. Mind you guys, I'm saying AA. So I think they're doing okay in that space. Same as a Finals. It's just on. It's on that level in the respect of they're underground, but they're known. It's right on the cusp of something more, but hasn't quite gotten there. So, but I think they're doing okay. But they have a fine balance of realism and arcadiness. I think they're fly titles.
Final question, and I think this one's going to be hard for us to debate. To be completely fair, I think we're just going to speak our truths because I think we're both on the same page here. Are tactical shooters becoming more and more reliant on battle passes and live service to keep players engaged in 2025?
Without a shadow of a doubt, they are. Gaming studios and companies, they're running out of options and ways to milk us for money. So battle passes and DLC and drip fed content to us is a way of life now, and it has been for quite some time. Unfortunately,
that's such a good term of it. Oh, that's so good.
It really is disgusting. It really is disgusting on this side. I feel personally, it just comes down to how greedy a company is. Like, especially when you come into the big stage of business, being the AAA space, when you have shareholders to appease, things get sweaty. You start clamoring for any extra dollar that you could get because you have to show these folks we're earning this much in this quarter and this much in this quarter. You have to play.
The graph has to go up.
Right, the graph has to go up, and you have to fucking play the corporate puppet. You have to do it. If you want to stay in business and you want to have a roof over your head and continue to make money in this industry, you have to play that puppet. Now, on the indie side, it's a different ball game. Those guys could kind of be more liberal and free and more in a hippie state about how they do their products. And that's how come we value some of these AA guys and indie guys as rock stars, because it's like, yo, these guys get it. And they're living kind of free. Like, they have like a free premise to them until they sell their company to a corporation, and then it becomes corporate. So AAA is always going to milk us. And unfortunately, I don't see this dying in any way, shape, or form. Now, do I see a new business model being made in front of us? Potentially. Potentially. But is it for the better? I don't know. I want to see us go back to this is just my idea here, and I'll pass it on over. But I would like to see us go back to the days of charging us once, and then we get DLC throughout the year that we could pay for. But the bad thing about that is it always segmented communities, because not everybody could afford said DLC. Right. And then you had some people that would play it, some people and it would skew the numbers on the game. It would skew it, because not everybody could afford the same experience at the same time. Hence why free-to-play did so well for certain games, because everybody had the content same time, kept them all together, kept them moving forward. Yeah. So it's just caveats and balances, checks and balances that we have to account for. But overall, I do not like the business model of live service. It could fucking die, in my opinion. And I don't think it's healthy for anything in our gaming industry. Besides certain particular titles, and that's it.
That's my response. I mean, right?
You're a monster.
No, but seriously, like the question is asking, like, have they become too reliant on Battle Pass and live service to keep players engaged? I don't think they know what we want. I think that's the biggest that's the biggest disconnect for companies. Like they think like Battle Passes and live service is keeping us coming back. It's like, no, we're just coming back to see if you guys fix any of the things that we've been asking for the longest. Like, we just want fully fleshed out games, and we're not getting them. So yeah, I would love to go back to the business model where we don't get half-ass developed games, and then you have to focus on dropping it just so you can get extra funding to continue development and continue down the cycle of early access and all this other nonsense. Why can't we just get our fully fleshed out games like we used to back in the day? And like, I hate dating myself, Abel. I hate it. I hate saying like, yo, back in my day, bro, we would put a disc in and I had a memory card and I had a full experience.
Right.
And once I completed the game, I didn't even need DLC because what the product that I received was enough to make me say, damn, that was good. I appreciate what you gave me.
Fuck it, I might run it back.
I appreciate Ocarina of Time. Let me run that bitch back again. Again. Just to see if there's anything different. See if I missed anything, you know? Like, why can't I get that anymore? Why do I have to rely on updates? Why do I have to go to Reddit communities, subreddits, go on Steam and write a negative review? Why do I have to be a content creator that talks my shit just to hope that somebody sees it and we all can agree together as a community and then they make a change?
Notice me, senpai. I get it.
Right. It's so bad. And the live service model has destroyed gaming.
Fucking
yeah, right.
Garbage.
Right. It's destroyed gaming because it gives them like a little grace pillow that, you know what? Hey guys, it's not what we said it was going to be. But in version 2.6, you're going to get the game. Is it 8 months down the line? Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's okay because you're going to get the game you wanted 8 months later, you know? Like, what are we doing? You know what game always comes to my head? And
What's that, bro?
Bro,
what's up?
Fry and I covered this shit out of it. And bro, Dead Matter.
Oh!
That zombie game, that open world zombie game, bro. If they won my heart with every devlog, I sat there, I watched it, and I was like, wow, we're getting it. We're getting that open world, kind of like the Walking Dead experience. I'm so glad I went on a hiatus when that bitch dropped. Because, bro, I was like pounding the table. I was like, this is not what we were promised. And it wasn't.
Wow, it looked like you were sort of jerking off there. But, yeah, no.
Anything to help the mood nowadays.
Yeah,
you know?
Hey, listen, here's the lotion, bro. Chat, he spit on it. He's a freak. Yo, y'all don't understand. We have so much fucking fun, bro. I can't.
But man, listen, I'm not against battle passes. I think battle passes are a great idea. I think it adds a lot more content to the game, i.e., in the form of skins and things like that. I think that's fine. I just think the live service model just needs to get shot in the shed, and we just need to move forward. Because, bro, I can't keep going down this path, man.
Yeah,
it's destroyed gaming. They really
I totally agree with you. You made a lot of valid points there, and I don't know if we ever see anything go down a better path.
I have a question. Do you think, as gamers, if we just stopped just spending money on these live service models and these battle passes, then maybe it would wake up. I know it's impossible, right? Like, it's impossible to tell everyone, hey, don't pull out your wallet to get this Emma Frost skin where her tits are showing. Don't do it. But if everybody kind of like, we're all on the same page, we're like, hey, let's not support DICE this time around. Let's not fall into Bungie's model for Marathon where they're going to milk us. Do you think that would do any kind of change, or would they just pivot?
I think it will effectively. We could kind of see that with EA and DICE right now. Battlefield 2042, I would say most of us spoke with our wallets in our time support. A lot of people just said, drew a line in the sand and said, this is it. Like, we're not doing this one. This has been a project that has fallen short, straight up. And everybody has seen that early on. But a lot of content creators were paid off, and then they had to cover it forcefully and say mostly positive things like, hey, there could be a light at the end of the tunnel, which I respect. Again, you got to feed your families and stuff, but the core community could see through the BS. And we all know as a mature demographic of people, which Battlefield people I feel is personally, you don't really get little babies and itty bitty kids playing Battlefield. So Battlefield took a hit because you and I spoke. We were part of that demographic, and look what happened. DICE was like, holy shit, we got to go back to the drawing board. Abel Green speaking, Mocha's speaking out here, and they actually had valid points here. We fell short, and hence why Battlefield turned into a disaster. A lot of content creators had to pivot, were forced to pivot to Call of Duty just because of their falter. I mean, they came out around the same window of time, and a lot of content creators had to look elsewhere to cover the game because they knew it was in shambles. You know what I mean? And after they fulfilled their duties with coverage, they had to move on to something greater and better, which was not Battlefield at the time, especially 2042. In any way, shape, or form. So here we are going on Battlefield 6, and we're seeing a lot of glimpses of like good things that we could actually fuck with. And hopefully, Lord willing, fingers crossed, we actually get something that redeems the Battlefield legacy in some way, shape, or form. Because not all is lost with Battlefield, but right now we are currently in a fucking bad way.
Yeah, I agree. I think to this day, DICE is still one of my favorite developers. They get it. They get it. Unlike Treyarch or Infinity War, or they don't get it. They're lost. They have they're so out of touch.
Treyarch used to be up there to me. Used to be.
Same. I think used for to everybody. Even Infinity War used to be up there.
Infinity OGs. They used to be way up. They used to be way up.
Like they're just so disconnected from like what the gaming community wants. And bro, we're not needy. There are some needy
bro,
people
it's not that deep. It's not that deep with
at
us.
all.
It's really not that deep. It's really not that deep.
At all.
Like now I realize this over time. We're not going to please everybody, right? You can't please every fucking gamer because there's a lot of entitled gamers that like, this should be this and graphics should be this and destruction should look like this and blah, blah, blah. Like there's like you have these hardcore
those are the realism guys.
right. The realism guys in the fucking Redditors and like bro, you have those people that you'll never please because 4K just isn't good enough. You know what I mean? But anyway, then you have the real people. I would say me and you fit in that demographic, and maybe you at home. We just want simple content and a solid game that keeps us going. We don't care about the fucking battle passes. And if you, God forbid, you put out a skin that's worth the shit, we'll just support it because we want to support it. We're not going to be forced to buy something just because it's inherently with your game. You have to make us want to buy it. Now, when I jump out the window for Siege skins and different things like that, they actually make collaborative efforts that I actually fuck with. I bought the Halo skin. I bought the Undertaker skin. I bought some of the elites that look sick to me. Make the content fucking good. Make the content good. I don't really have to be reliant on a battle pass because the battle pass, I skip most of it or never equip it. Like, to be honest with you, there's probably only 1 to 2 skins that I ever care about and maybe getting some packs. That's about it. But do I need the whole battle pass? No. And I understand you guys have to make money, but if you just produce better skins, some Rolls Royce ass skins with some nice themes and partner up with people like i.e. Dead by Daylight, take a note from people that are doing it well. Maybe you could wake the fuck up and get something done because right now you're not fucking doing it. Okay, so we have to call a spade here. Till they get on track with that, shit, our wallets are going to be closed. And trust me, I'm down to open up my wallet, but things have to be right on our accord. And as of right now, today, it is not. So until then, fuck you. That's it.
Goddamn. I said, shoot him in the shed. You chopped the body up.
No face.
No, but you definitely, but you definitely made some great points. I mean, if you want to look at a game that's been staying the test of time with games coming out, trying to do what they're doing, Dead by Daylight, brother. Dude, bro. I don't even know how they get half these licenses. So applause to you, because every time I'm like, gentlemen, how did they get Chucky?
We are not. Bro, listen, we're not in the shooter realm right now, but we have to give kudos to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That's one studio that has done a phenomenal job by its community, has been counted out several fucking times. And bro, look where they are
and,
now.
And you know what? The gameplay, yeah, is it the same shit every time you hop in? Yeah. You fix the generators, you open up the damn door, you escape. But bro, it is fun.
The gameplay loop is simple.
It's simple.
And you could have
it's
fun with your
rewarding,
friends.
and it's fun.
It's fun.
It's simple.
It's simple.
That's why people are
it.
playing. That's why people are playing Schedule 1. You think it's because of the graphics? No, they just want to sell drugs with their friends.
That's it.
Why
That's it.
are we trying to complicate something so simple?
I dropped off a kilo last week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what up, Bob?
I am joking.
I'm in Miami. Not in Miami.
I'm in Miami. Yeah, get out of here.
But no,
bro.
but it's true, man. Like you guys, like graphics used to be like back in PS2 days. We were like, man, I want to see updated graphics. Man, I'll take a PS2 graphic at this point just to get a solid gameplay loop. Like, bro, like please.
That's true. That's
Like,
isn't that sad?
right.
Isn't that sad? Just to get a solid gameplay loop, you'll go back in time.
I'll go back in time. I'll hop in the time machine, hop back, and blow the dust off that shit.
Bro,
It probably runs better than the PS5 anyway.
Real shit. Bro, the people don't understand in the multiplayer realm, simple gameplay loops in our shooters are broken. Fundamentally broken very fast. And the thing about it that's so scary is it's so blatantly obvious that it's broken because you can't sit there and say you're having fun when the loop is broke. Something's broken here because I don't get that feedback.
And everyone's calling it out.
Yeah. Everybody's calling it out, or if they're gonna hide it, you'll see it immediately. I.e., Marathon, people are gonna be like, kind of meh, and as soon as you see that, you have a problem. You'll be like, oh, something's wrong with the gameplay loop. The feedback isn't like, oh, I have to load this up again. Like, bro, again, the feedback for Arc Raiders when I first played it, bro, I stopped playing it once they cut it off. I kept thinking about it.
Gameplay loop. Arc Raiders rematch. Gameplay loop. It's fun. Make me hit play again.
Bro, yeah. Bro, bro, listen. It was like listen to Thriller on repeat. Michael Jackson's Thriller on repeat. Okay? And we was out there with it. And bro, Arc Raiders, they have the technical test coming up, guys, very soon. I highly implore you guys to sign up, please. I will actually have it linked down in below for you guys to check out. Please do yourself a favor because Arc Raiders is going to be, I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna be Negro Damas. I'm going to call Arc Raiders as the extraction shooter to beat. Period. You're not fucking with Arc Raiders. Embark Studio. Make daddy proud. But
that's all, folks.
Is that how you feel though?
100%. No other extraction shooter has even like caught my attention. Like
facts.
Facts. I don't know. I'm not even looking for like that. That's the point. Like I'm not looking for anything. Like surprise me.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, impress me. Like come on,
like,
impress me.
Like throw me a bone. I'm not looking. Like if I scroll on YouTube and I see your video, I'm like, all right,
bro,
I'll check it out. I'll click on it. If it's a good alpha, I'll play it. But I'm not searching through I'm not doing what I used to do. I used to search.
Yes, sir. Same, Mocha. Same.
Give me a game now.
Same.
I'm like, yo, whatever.
Impress me.
You know what? If worse comes to worse, I'll play Siege for the 800th time.
And you know where your bread is buttered. You know where home is. And again, Mocha nailed it right there. I don't look anymore. Honestly,
what's the point?
People could post videos and blah, blah, blah. It has to, by nature, call to me. Right. I'm not moving off I'm not pivoting. I'm not pivoting off of Arc Raiders. I'm not pivoting off of R6. I'm not pivoting even off of Delta Force. I just haven't played Delta Force in a bit, but these are solid titles that I'm just like, okay, I'll stay around this pocket. But to go outside of it and actually flirt with other things, bro, you have to impress me. You have to. I'm not even going to make an effort like to be.
But my expectations are down here.
Totally.
My impress me isn't that bad right now. Honestly, if you guys just show me a third person tack, first person tack, round base, keep it simple, bro, I'll be like done. I'll sign up. I'll give you
the time.
I'll give you the time and. If you guys do it right, you guys have a customer for life. If
Right,
any dev
it's that
studio,
simple.
if any
It
dev
literally is
studios
that
out
simple.
there and you guys are scratching your heads like, man, I don't know what to make. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to stand out. Bro, that's what every YouTuber's trying to do. And you know what? There's ones that still make it and they keep it simple. They stay by the same tracks that Mr. Beast did,
That's
the
it.
same tracks that
That's it.
PewDiePie did, the
That's
same
it.
tracks that everyone else is doing, and you're gonna make it. You know what you gotta do? You gotta just put out quality content. That's all
Right,
it is.
right. And
It's
be
simple.
you. And at the core, be you. That's
Exactly.
it. Just be you.
It's simple,
Fuck
man.
everybody else and just stay on that path. But bro, like we made some great statements in this episode here. And guys, not all is lost in the tactical shooter realm. We have some great distraction shooters that are on the horizon, and we have some promising shooters outside of that is going to be really heavy. I.e., again, Project Wraith. And then also we have Gears of War E-Day coming up. Also, we have potentially Allura Prime going to make noise in the future.
You got Siege X coming.
We have Siege X coming. So guys, let's not get all doom and gloom for shooters all together, right? And again, guys, you guys know me, I'm the king of death here, but go inside the context of what's being said and what's being displayed. These are actually some good shooters that are worth a discussion. And yeah, man. Oh, you have a nice haircut. Oh, that's very nice. Have I told you you're handsome?
Wow, that makes my forehead look crazy.
Yeah, I just seen that shit. I'll blur that out. So guys, yeah, we have things on the horizon that's going to be pretty dope. But we need you guys to entrust in us, right? And we need to take this journey together, and we need to sound off and support and comment on these games that make or break us. You understand? So these devs fucking learn when is a hit.
And stop supporting live service.
That's gonna be hard to do, but I'm with you.
For you.
Bro, we play Siege.
I can stop supporting any day. You know what? Instead of doing that, I'll throw it in native.
Woo! Guys, and also invest too. Invest big time.
Invest your money.
Invest your money. Be wise, young men and women.
You don't need
please.
the Halo skin.
Yeah. You don't need the Halo skin. Get yourself some like green, other type of green. You know, understand? So
You could buy 20 of those in the future.
yeah, right.
You could buy a life-size model Halo skin. Just invest.
Yeah. Invest because it's a beautiful thing. So, but we love you guys. Thank you so much for the continued support. Guys, we are here every Monday, 11 a.m. Thank you guys again for checking out this content. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I am Abel Green. This is my boy Mocha. Say goodnight to the folks, man. I said it's good night, but bid them farewell.
11. We
11.
got to do this, right? I don't know. Why do your wrists hurt? Later, guys.
I'm just pale, bro.
All right.
All right. We love you guys. Have a good one. Peace.